daring death of mystery, champion of right, swoops out of the shadows, Darkwing of the night.
I'm the terror that flaps in the night. I'm the man with the accent that makes you either swoon or laugh. I am Darkwing Duck. Yeah, I know it's daylight outside. Kinda ruins the whole point now that I think about it. Have you ever played a game that keeps you up at night? Am I kidding? Of course you have. Even if you didn't watch the show itself, you still know what Darkwing Duck is. One of Disney's spin-off series that appeared on the Disney Afternoon. So in 1992, Capcom created an NES adaptation of DW. Is it any good? I don't know, I haven't played it. So,
Let's get dangerous.
So this is Darkwing Duck, an NES game with an 8-bit-tastic intro sequence, together with a creepy close-up of Darkwing's face. Being made by Capcom, this game would of course get the sorta like Mega Man treatment. And it's sorta true, but that does absolutely not mean that it's exactly like Mega Man. It's quite different actually, so shut up. This game has its own kind of playstyle that makes it, let's say, more challenging. Instead of the massive health bar you get in Mega Man, you can only rely on a heart container that lets you take 3 hits before you die. The recovery time when you get hit is also shorter, so you have to be careful. In the night! Your weapon in this game is your gas gun, and just like Mega Man, you can only shoot 3 bullets at a time. But also something that Mega Man doesn't do is that you can also shoot while ducking.
ducking! Get it? Yeah, of course you do.
Also, you can protect yourself from bullets with your cape, which I didn't realize until later in the game, so I could have saved myself from a lot of deaths in the beginning. There are also 3 different power-ups to your weapon, once again inspired by Mega Man. Heavy Gas, you shoot a bullet that lands a short distance from you on the ground and then shoots 2 smaller bullets in both directions. Thunder Gas shoots 2 bolts in 2 diagonal directions in the way you're facing, making hard to shoot enemies easy to take down. Arrow Gas just shoots a big-ass arrow.
A trusty weapon fit for a quiet crime fighter. The important thing is to immobilize the enemy, not to kill. And the best tool to use in situations like such is with my trusty gas gun.
But just because this game has some similarities with the Mega Man games, doesn't mean it's good. Well, to be honest, there is only one thing that bugs me about it, and that's respawnable enemies. Not when they respawn after a certain amount of time, no. They respawn whenever you take a small step in the other direction and intend to go forward again, and then poof, there he is! Even Darkwing is getting tired of that shit. Man, what the fuck is this shit? One thing that makes this game unique is that some of the segments contains hanging off of platforms, as well as climbing them. This is neat. In the night. So the plot is basically stop the evil plans of Foul, and the stages take place in different parts of the city. And he gets to every destination by using his beloved ship, the Thunderjack. You see this? Batman ain't got shit compared to what DW does. Fucking scum, you ain't got nothing. It's now the Darkwing Knight. There are 7 stages in total, and each having a boss battle at the end, of course being the villains from the show. Except for this guy. I have no idea who the fuck this is. A werewolf? Duck? Wereduck? Wereduck, yes. The last boss, though, is the one and only Steelbeak. This one was actually pretty damn hard. These things keep chasing you, and it doesn't matter how many times you kill them, they will just reappear again. Until I found out that you could just do this. I also love how Steelbeak farts out a safe door out of nowhere and launches them towards you. Get out of my house! But after several tries, I finally beat him and the game, ending it with one last classic slapstick. Look at him. Silly duck. He's probably dead.
Darkwing Duck is a great game that is still really fun to play. Being made by Capcom, who pretty much were the action platforming masters back in those days. This game definitely deserves to be played. In the night! In the night!